Okay, finally. Whew, I don't know what's going on. Hello, guys. This is BobbieD coming to you live from the Long Barnstable, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as you just fixed that. I fixed it. Still weird things you could. Hey, I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines. This is BobbieD coming to you live from the Long Barnstable, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Can you check and see if you can hear the audio on your phone, please? Hope you are as well. Where we from? Hey, today I want to talk about catfish. It's just not a fish. It's a catfish, man. Yeah, catfish. Meow, meow. Catfish, man. It's just not a fish in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo, what a joy, such a joy. Let's get back to my friends. And today I want to those of you for the first time, if you would please, click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon to continue seeing fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about catfish, yeah, catfish, meow, meow. Anytime you go to go fishing with your papa, your dad, and your mom, and you go fishing, you get some catfish. You know, I love catfish, don't you, man? I'm talking about the kind of meat. I love it, man. Catfish is some of the best fish you eat. They're thick. The meat is thick, it's tender, it's juicy, and when you fry it, man, it's a joy. but guess what, guys? There's another kind of, it's just not catfish. It's just not catfish. It's just not fish. So today we're going to talk about the other side of catfish. Yeah, the nasty side of catfish that hurts people's hearts. Yesterday we talked about how to communicate to your lady in the Philippines. And it was a bit of a broadcast, man. We talked about Skype, we talked about Viber, we talked about Instagram, you name it, man. We talked, you get Facebook Messenger. Those are various ways we talked about when you communicate to your lady. Okay? And then we got into a discussion about sometimes your lady might not be who you think she is. She might be somebody else. You know what I'm saying? When you don't see her on a video chat, you don't see her face to face. You could be talking to somebody else. You know, it could be a man just like you. And how crazy is that? But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It happens every day. So today we're going to talk about catfish, what it means, what you need to look out for, so you won't get hooked up and you won't get messed up. You understand? There's some people out there that just want your mom tag. There's some men, and they know you're a man, they're a man, but they act like a woman. Catfish. We're going to talk about how catfish got started. We're going to talk about why they call it catfish, and it's all over the world, man. Catfishing is a big business, you know? And I'm not talking about the kind you go out there and fish and eat. And, I ain't talking that. We'll make the distinctions as we go throughout the video. But it is a problem, and many people are so gullible. You wouldn't believe how many. I know most of you guys out there, you are reasoning, you're logical minded, you think, you just don't fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? But this, just like this one of you, is 13 million of not like you, and they will fall for anything. They don't stand for anything, but they will fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? They don't stand up for nothing. They fall for everything. Yeah. And one of the things that a lot of people fall for is being catfish. What you mean, Bobby? What you mean, Bobby? What you catfish? I don't know what you call catfish, man. You know, catfish. You don't play with it. And first of all, let me give you an update on StreamYard. I'm still, yesterday, as you know, I lost a lot of my files, my overlays, my videos, my clips, my dancers, everything was gone. And it's still gone. Believe it or not. I've been dealing with StreamYard. They can't find nothing. I don't know what's going on with them. But I know one thing. StreamYard got purchased out by a big company. And ever since it got purchased out, it's been a whole lot of changes. Some of the changes have been good, I must admit. But this has been a terrible change. They just lost my data. So now I still trying to get it back. I have to go back and reconstruct my data. Thank goodness, I got to figure it out my way myself. I got to go back and get all my old videos that have my clips in it, all my James Brown clips, all my dancers clips, the big butt Filipina. I got all that in the clip, but I got to go to a video and I got to edit that video. I got to take each clip and make it a small video again and load it back up. This time, so that I won't run into the same problem of them deleting my stuff, I will have a backup of a backup, and I will back all of those videos up, the videos and clips and the overlays that I need. I will back them up to the cloud. Okay, it'll be backed up on Google Cloud. I have an unlimited Google Cloud storage account. Okay, unlimited. I can put as much data as I want on it as I want to. Okay, and guess what? I didn't pay for it. Guess what? Somebody gave it to me, man. Free. You think I'm playing with you? Somebody gave me they don't want me to tell you. Somebody gave me an unlimited Google account, Google Cloud account, data, Google Drive. So anyway, I'm gonna do that, man. But normally when we get through the show, what I'm doing is I'm recording video for the next day. Today, when we get through this show, guess what? I'm gonna be doing my recovery. Thank you, stranger. But yeah, guess what? I'm looking for another broadcast stream application because StreamYard is growing too big, too fast, and they're not keeping their customer service focused like they had before they sold out to the big guys. Okay, so I'm all about customer service. I'm all about a customer being number one. And when I feel that you're neglecting me and my issues, and you faking like you're trying to find my files and you can't find me, I got an issue with that. So I'm looking for something else. This might have to settle for this, but I'm gonna be on the lookout. If you guys out there know of a good stream application that's little or nothing, free, I'll pay for it because I'm paying for StreamYard. But if it's free, that's even better, right? Let me know, okay? I might take a look at it, okay? But I got my eyes out for no new stream application, and because StreamYard is acting a fool on me, and they lost some of my valuable data, I got to replace it myself, and it's not fun for me. That's taken away from my regular duties I got to do. The rest of the day, after I get off the show, I'm going to spend all my time recovering data. Now, I don't know if you ever recover data from a computer, from scratch. I started to use the B word, but it's tough. You know what? Anyway, guys, I don't want to bore you with all my drama for today, but I had to let somebody hear me shout it out. I didn't cry it out. I shouted it out because you know what my mama told me? She said, virus? Yes, ma'am. Don't you stop. Something you have an obstacle in your way. Don't you stop, son. If you know you're supposed to do it, you're supposed to do it, and you trying to do it. Don't let nothing stop you because the devil is busy, son. The devil is busy. He will get in there and he's trying to stop you from doing whatever. So I recognize that. I know the devil is busy, but I'm busy here. Okay? I'm gonna walk over the devil. I'm gonna walk around him. I'm gonna walk through him if I have to because I got the Lord on my side and he got to slide. Okay? Isn't that right, y'all? I got the Lord on my side and he got to slide out my way. Ain't that right? Hey, you have to think that you're positive. You have to have a right mind when you want something to get done, you want to do something, and you have to have a right mind when you have a wall up against you trying to stop you. You got to bust that wall down. You got to go around it, go over it, under it, whatever you got to do. Don't let it stop your forward motion. Okay? If you have a good motion and you know it's good, then don't let nothing stop you. Okay? Don't even let yourself stop you because negative doubt and thoughts will come creeping your mentality. You ain't got your file, so you can't do that show. And they gonna think you crazy without your file. All kind of stuff will try to inhibit you from doing what you know you're supposed to do. Don't let it stop you. Okay? Keep up with me, man. You better get your inspiration from somebody. I get my inspiration. I get my inspiration from the Lord, man. I talk to the Lord every day. Y'all know y'all think I'm crazy. Because y'all don't have it like that. Y'all don't have a communication with the master. I talk with my God every day. And he told me, get on out there and do your thing. Hey, don't let the people down. I don't want to let you down. I don't want to let you down. I don't want to let you frown. But I'm going to do this thing. And I'm not going to be no clown. Okay? You with me, G? Nah, let's go. Last time we talked about this, man. Yeah, let's thumbnail. We talked about Australia. Kill it right there. Filipina, man. And lovely Filipina. She tight, right? Beautiful smile, beautiful hair, big nose, big eyes. Everything big up on her. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, she's cute. And so we talked about communication. You got Fiverr, you got Zoom, you got Twitter, you got Instagram, Google Chrome, all those ways of what? Communicate. So we talked about communication apps, how to communicate with your lady, ways to communicate. That's what we talked about. And we gave you 10 options. And there's multiple more options and ways on how you can communicate with your lady. But for our purposes of our show yesterday, we gave you 10. And you guys gave some more as well. Somebody talked about you talk. And somebody talked about Globes. Globe had a service in the USA that you can talk to your lady for little or nothing. So you guys helped me out a lot, man. And I just want to tell you, I get inspiration from the Lord, but I get inspiration from people that do this video, that do this show with me all the time. Because I'm nothing without you, man. You know what I'm saying? I am nothing. Nothing at all without you. I'm serious. Because you make the show. If it wasn't for you, I don't know what I would do. And then right, Lady upstairs, we got some visitors today, y'all. We got some visitors. We got my nephew, little boy inside, and we got his mother, my sister-in-law, her name's Joy. They upstairs. I'm down here. I'm doing the show. We got our humidifier, air purifier on, so we don't know if they are right though, but nobody in the area had it, but anyway, we ain't taking a chance. All right, but let's go. So thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for today. Let's go, man. We're gonna run through this real quick, and we're gonna go down the stick. Let's go catfish. You know what I'm saying? Catfish, baby. With a real beautiful Filipina. Please stand up. The one on the left, that's the picture that the catfish people want you to see. She pretty, she fine, like Georgia wine, you know what I'm saying? She smiling, got the big lips and big nose, big eyes. And then the one on the right is the real Philippine. That's when you know you've been catfish. And she looks like she pucking up her lips to say, "Yeah, I got you." And see, that's what happened, man. Catfish is when someone pretended to be someone they're actually not. And they use the internet as a platform to mislead you, to fool you, okay? And so you can go to school to you, okay? They fool you up, they're beautiful, they use somebody else's profile, they use somebody else's image and picture to make you think that you're dealing with a beautiful young Filipino. Catfish. That's what they do. And sometimes they say, "Well, I'm sorry, man. Can you go get a video chat? I'm sorry, sir. My video chat is out. We just gonna have to talk. And then you say, okay. And you gullible guys out there, and I know you out there. Don't try to play. I ain't like that, but and you gonna everything. You gonna spend $500 getting catfish for that. Getting catfish for the last 3 weeks. $500 more. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me, man, because I know you out there, gentlemen. I know you people out there that get catfish every day. You know why? Some of them like to get catfish because they like to play the game. They know what they're doing. And then there's some gullible people out there that just don't have a clue. So this video is for you guys that just don't have a clue and don't know what to do. When I get through this, you're going to know what to look out for. You're going to know who to look out for. You're going to know the signs. You're going to know all of that stuff to prevent yourself from getting your clock clean. And prevent yourself from not only getting your clock clean, your money, but a lot of people actually get an emotional attachment. Yeah. To the people that they're talking to or put on the internet. They've never seen them before, face to face. They see an image that they alluded to that's them, but it's actually somebody else. But they don't know that. And they just like the conversation. I tell you, man, if you're a smooth talker like me, you can make some money out there. You ain't got to talk, you just, what's up, man? And you a man talking to a man like a woman. I mean, hey, there's money out there, man. It's money. If it's money to be made, somebody in the Philippines gonna find out how to do it, and they're gonna do it. I'm telling you, it's illegal, but they do it every day. So we'll talk about some things today about how to detect when you're being catfished. And then, first of all, let's define the term. What does it mean to be catfish? First of all, the term catfish is basically what it is. It's a catfish. Okay? Now, the term that applies to someone frauding you or scamming you or jamming you, it applies to that same word, catfish. That's why the title is Catfish is just not what? A fish, okay? Catfish also refers to being scammed or frauded by someone playing that in guise of one person, but they're actually not. For example, they'll show you a picture on the internet and you're in a chat room that represents them supposedly, but that's not really them. You think you're talking to a man, or excuse me, you think you're talking to a woman, but it actually could be a man, could be a little boy, a little girl. You don't know what's behind that image, but you assume that that image what represents the person you're speaking to. Okay, but a lot of times, ladies and gentlemen, it's not the case, and it happens not only to men. How many women get catfish every day? Somebody on the show yesterday talked about the Nigerians. Oh, Jesus. Now hey, y'all Nigerian, my Nigerian people out there, don't come against me, okay? I got to say this. There's a lot of Nigerian scammers, and y'all know that. There's a lot of Nigerian scammers that pretend to be someone that they're not. They'll get a profile that makes them look handsome, and then they come for the women. Okay, could be another woman behind that profile, behind that image, but you don't know. You're being what? Catfish. Nigerians are smooth talkers. You hear me? And you don't have to talk. You don't have to hear their voice. They can, just like they can talk to you, they can write to you. Okay, and you just and then I smooth talk to you. So many scammers, so many Filipinos right here in the Philippines and around the world get catfished by Nigerian scammers. And I just want to say this on the Nigerian scammers. Catfish people are abundant. You hear me? There was a famous football player. I think his name was Monty Tayo. He played for Notre Dame, and then he went on. I think he's Pittsburgh. He was a famous football player. He got catfish when he was college. A girl catfish. She thought it was a girl. Turned out to be a man. She never seen him face to face. Never saw him up close. They never met, but he fell in love with her. Came to find out it was a man that had fallen in love with Manny Tide. Manny Tide is a football player. I don't know if he's still in the league, but several years ago he was a football player for Notre Dame. I think it was a linebacker, and he got scammed. The lady came to find out it was a man. The guy was a homosexual, and he loved Manny Tide. And the only way he could get to him is to play like he was a beautiful woman and gave him an image, and he catfished him. Okay, and all the tabloids had it. It was a big story. Some of you may remember that. I remember it vividly. But so I'm telling you, catfishing is just, you could be the most intelligent person in the world, but if you left your guards down, you left your eyes aware, you left your awareness down, you could be taken in, you could be suckered in. And see, I'm not that kind of person. When somebody say something to me, I'll be like, ding, my antennas pop up on my ears like Dr. Spock. And then I do like that robot on space, outer space. This does not compute. My mind said, this does not compute. If it don't make sense to me, I'm gonna back up off that line. You know what I'm saying? And so what happens is, ladies and gentlemen, the number one rule when you deal with anyone online is to make sure if it sounds too good to be true, it is too good. They give you some of the craziest stories, and only the gullible will believe it. Okay? You say, no, about anybody for that crazy to believe all that. Yes, they are. Out here every day. Yeah. You think I'm playing with you? That's why catfish is so popular. Catfishing is so popular because people have mastered the technique of it, and they can know what to do, know how to say it, when to say it, why to say it, and they get away with it. Okay? Money every time. It's a whole ball game. Now sometimes it's revenge. Somebody that you don't like can play a silly game on you and have you somebody disguised because they know you weak as water and you fall for anything. You stand for nothing and you fall for anything. So you fall for a catfish game. So they get you back by somebody catfishing your emotions. And you all jacked up. Well, I thought she was my lady, but she turned out to be baby. You all messed. That's something. People like to do that. They like to play silly games of revenge. So we're going to go over some rules of catfish. Now, the term actually catfish started from a movie in 2010, and the name of the movie was Catfish. And that's what it was about, somebody fooling that there was one person when it was actually another. Then the term catfish got big when MTV had a program called Catfish. Y'all remember that? You got the MTV fans, you remember that? They had a program, and after that program came on, the term just took off. So now the term catfish is not only just for fish. Are you with me, G? You don't have to remember. You don't have to say that title again. The more you say that, this is just a tip for you guys out there trying to get to the YouTube channel. The more you say your title, the more it helps your video rank high. Are you with me? I give you a tip. Hey man, I try to help every way I can. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, like I said, like in the Philippines, catfish is just not a fish. All right, let's go. I got some things. I got what? I got 5 or 6. Anyway, I got some things for you to watch out, man. So you don't get taken to the clean. You don't get your heart broken, and you don't get wrapped up and cracked up over some female that's supposed to be a female, but he's actually a male. That's the sickest thing in the world. You acting like a female and you're a male. You know what I'm saying? And that's, if you think about it, it's logical. A lot of males know how we feel about women, and they know the words to say to make us, And so, why? That's a big strategy. Use a male to get to a male, because they know how a man feels. They know the word they like to hear, and so they know what to say to get you all pumped up on the screen. All right, let's go. The hocus pocus, just focus. Let's go. Here we go. Did I show you a thumbnail for today? I'm stuck. I don't know how about this. Thumbnail for today. All right, let's see right there. One on the left is the actual catfish person. That's the image that they want you to be perceived as they are. And the one on the right is the actual person that you're speaking to. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, that may not be a female. It could be a man. It could be a girl. It could be a 10-year-old little boy. They did not train with the typing. You know what I'm saying, man? It's all about them getting your money. On time. Let's go. All right. The hocus pocus, just focus. Here we go. Focus today. Number 1. Okay. Use your common sense. If you got any. Because I find out in this world, a lot of people don't have common sense. You know what I'm saying? What you mean, BobbieD? What you mean common sense? Yeah, common sense. That means the sense that your mama taught you, and sense that you find out about the world, and some people just don't got it. We got book learning, education. A lot of us is educated fool. We got the masters, we got the BS, we got the masters, we got the doctors, and we just, a lot of us are just, I got mine, but I ain't no educated fool. I got common sense. My mama told me, she said, BobbieD, go to school, don't be no fool. And that's what I did. But you know what? My education don't mean nothing if you ain't got no common sense. Common sense is way more than any BS or a PhD you got, a master. Yeah, way more. And a lot of problem, people don't have no common sense. They don't put 2 and 2 together. They believe everything you say. If it makes them feel good, they with you. You know what I'm saying? Those are the kind of people that you can use to be a fool. Okay? But that you gotta use your common sense, man. And if you don't have no common sense, don't be on the internet. Don't get involved with people that tell you like to talk. Or people that like to talk, they usually wind up trying to scam you and get something out of you. That's why they're talking so much, like me. I ain't trying to get that out of you, man. I'm just trying to present my program to you. That's what I'm trying to get across to you. I'm not trying to get your monetized. All right? I'm not trying to catfish you. All right, let's go. Number 2. Celebrities are not chatting you up, okay? What you mean ain't chatting me up, BobbieD? I thought, what's the figure? I thought Beyonce was trying to chat me the other day. Beyonce, okay, hold on. You mean tell me Beyonce ain't got nothing else to do in the world but sit up there and chat with GR? That's what I'm talking about. Crazy, and lazy. I'm telling you, man, some people just don't got it. They don't have no common sense. Celebrities, hey man, I talked to Beyonce the other day. He said, your friend said, you talking what? They give you one of these, what? And you know what that means, you crazy. But they just believe it. If it's too good to be true, it is too good to be true. Okay? Don't believe the hype. Let's go. So now use your common sense, man. And celebrities don't go around chatting people up unless they want some money. Now there are some celebrities that will do they will chat with you online, but they're real deal. You can see the face, you know it's them, and you have to pay for that. There's a service out now. I forgot the name of the service, but you can chat with legitimate celebrities, and you pay for it, but it's not. You just don't see their picture. You know it's them, and they have authenticated that's them, and you pay big money for that. I tell you, man, And anything you want to get done in this world today, now there's you can get it done, but there's a price to pay. You with me, Jay? Let's go. I ain't playing today. We running. All right, number 3. If it sounds too good to be true, yeah, I just told you that, man. You know, anybody can make anything sound good to you. You know, especially if you're gullible. When I was younger, I was really gullible because I was, and I talked about this how personality types. Remember, I talked about the pleaser. I was a pleaser, man. I didn't hit. If anybody didn't like me, it hurt me, man, to my heart. So what did I do to compensate for that? I went around trying to please them. You think they're like, help you? Because I didn't want to get hurt by them rejecting me. Now I wanted to make sure everything was happy. Everybody's like pleasing me. I got burned out with that real quick. I said I got hard as a stone. I got a stony heart. What you say, man? Okay, no. And that's what happened, you know. You have to. Sometimes you learn by experience. You learn by life. You learn by getting a broken heart. All of that stuff taught me. And then, you know, when you have common sense, that gives you what? Common sense. So I have a lot of common sense. Some I gained by actual lifetime experience. And then some common sense I was given, much common sense, I was given by my people, my mom, my grandma, to be exact. And she gave me a lot of common sense. And much of what I do and how I live my life today is based on the common sense teachings that my mama gave me. Thank you, mama. Thank you. I always thank my mom, and I thank the Lord for her too. Let's go. Hey, so if you have some common sense, man, if it's too good to be true, it is too good to be true. You with me, Jay? I always request to video chat, man. Come on. Yeah, I hear you. Hear me? I said always, okay? So, well, you know, my video is it's not working, and I'm sorry, so we're just gonna have to chat on the keyboard. Is that okay? You mean I can't see you? I can't talk to you. I can't hear your voice. No, sir. Do you like me? Yeah, your picture look okay, but I don't know. And then they done sucker you and they don't know what they change the subject to get you off the video chat. It's not working. The video cam's not working. And they get on something else. You know, forgot all about that because they got you hooked on something else, on their words. So if the video chat is not working, then you not working. You get off of that immediately. You want to see what you're getting, see what you're talking to, see who you're talking to, hear who you're talking to, and then get a glimpse of them from head to toe, from toe to head, and everything in between. Okay? And if you have to, say, oh, man, if you get on the video chat, just look at man. Can you stand up for me, please? I need to see something. She goes, what you want me to see? What you want to see? I just need to see you read. Well, yeah, man, if you have to do what you got to do what you got to do. Get up on the video chat. Okay, she can't chat with you. You can't see her face to face on that video chat. Do not chat. Hang it up, okay? Because they have ulterior motives, and that's to catfish you. Okay, let's go. Number 3. Number 5. Investigate everything. Okay, whatever she say to you on the chat line, investigate. What you mean? I'm not no private eye. I'm not no private. Be a private eye. What does a private eye do? They investigate. They think. They check things out. They ask questions. They make sure that what you're saying lines up with what they'll try to find a crack in your story. Something you're saying is not right. They'll ask you 5 and 6 different questions to see if you come up with the same answer. Ladies, where y'all going? Where you going, Lady? Huh? Outside. Okay, Lady, come here and talk to people for a minute. This is Deceit, ladies and gentlemen. She get ready to go outside. We got Josiah, and we got his mama here with us today. This is visitors. This is Josiah. This is nephew. He's 3 years old. Oh, this is a birthday. I forgot. Birthday boy in the house. Birthday boy in the house. Hey, you gotta get him some cake. We get some cake. Get the ice cream. What's the ice cream, man? What's the ice cream, man? What's the ice cream, Josiah? Josiah, what's the ice cream, man? You get ready to cry, y'all. The mama. He said, where's my mom? I want my mom. What's kid number, you? Oh, okay. I told y'all what the kids do nowadays, right? He got a smartphone. He came in there and asked for his. He came in there. You think I'm playing with you? He came in there and asked Lisa, where's my smartphone? Did you ask his smartphone? He said, charge it up. Did he ask you to charge it up? The boy 3 years old. He said, charge it up. Yeah, show him the phone he asked for this. That's his phone right here.
iPhone.
He asked for this phone right. He said, "Where's my iPhone?" He said, "Charge it up."
He's trying to turn it on.
He trying to turn it on, and it won't turn on because the battery all messed up. He had that phone out there. She gave it to him. He done messed it up. At least he got it fixed. And that's why he said, "Where's my smartphone?" I told you, 3 years old. This is his birthday, y'all. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Osiah. Happy birthday to you. How old are you? How old you are, Osiah?
3 years old.
3 years old? Oh, he ain't talking now. He ready for my ice cream. All right, man. So good to see you today. I got y'all to see Osiah. Be quiet now. See, when he was on the internet, guys.
He said, "Gain ko apple."
What?
He wanted some apple.
Apple? Okay. Get us some apple. Anyway, so I want to let y'all see. I told y'all yesterday that the kids ruled on the smartphone. He came in and he almost kicked the door down. He said, "Where's my smartphone?" He ain't talking down. He ain't talking down because he hear me know I'm talking about it. But I'm telling you, man, that's all I'm playing yesterday. Kids get the 3 or 4 year, 5 year, 6 year, they have the smartphone in their hand, and you better be right talking in there because they're going to say 911. He said, "Who is this?" "My name is Johnny. Johnny who? Johnny Jones." Okay, Johnny, how old are you?" "I'm 4 years old." "Okay, son, how can I help you?" "I want you to come lock my mama up." I'm like, "Oh, so what you do?" "She gave me a spanking because I asked for my smartphone." So I'm telling you, man. All right, let's get back to this. I forgot what I was now. Number 4, number 5. Investigate, man. Always check things out. Do not take anything for face value as for granted. Please don't do that, because you're gonna be wind up hurt. You're gonna be wind up all alone, and you in a corner by yourself, crying, rolled up in a big ball, crying. A lot of people are like this. This is a big world, baby. And there's a lot of lonely people in this world because they don't know how to deal with rejection. They don't know how to check people out. They don't know how to investigate to find out what's right or what's wrong. They just receive, and everything you give them, they just receive it with joy and love. They trust everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If it's too good to be true, it is too good to be true. Always investigate. Be your own private eye. All right, number 6. Don't get serious unless you met them. Okay? Don't get serious, man. If you want to chat with them, okay? If they don't have a video chat, and I told you not to do it, and you do it anyway, okay, it's okay, chat with them. All you want, but don't get serious. Don't tell them your whole life story and all the glory. Don't do that. Because whatever you say can and will be held against you in a catfish court of law. Catfish will get you and they will break you down to the ground. Next thing you know, you crying. I told you up in your room and rolled up in a big ball crying. You don't believe me? Ask Manatio, he was a football player. Now I think it was with the Pittsburgh. They probably traded him, but yeah, he was all messed up because he was catfish. You know what I'm saying? Over an imaginary woman, and the woman that he thought he loved turned out to be a man. The man that actually loved him. And he couldn't do, the man that catfished him loved him in real life. He loved him. And the only thing he could do to be with him is to catfish, okay? And he took the bait, okay? Do not take the bait, ladies and gentlemen. Always check things out. Always be your own private eye. Well, yeah, and don't get too serious, man. Whenever you get too serious, that's what it is. It's too serious to get too serious. You want to play a game, you know even if you don't know they're playing, play a game with them. Let them think you're a fool and do everything they say. You know? If you want to play the game, you know, but then you got to realize you have to live with the rules again. As long as you know the rules again, you can play the game and you can win the game because you know the rules and you know they catfishing you. You can use the rules against them. Let's go. Last one, man. We out. Beware of someone getting revenge. I talked to you about that when we first started the podcast. Sometimes you got to be aware. What are you doing? Okay. You want me to go with you? Where you going? Huh? You have to wait if you want to go, because I have to finish my show with you. If you don't want to wait, I need to go home. Okay? But you have to be aware of someone getting revenge on you. It could be your buddy that you, or one of your enemies, somebody that like you, whatever, and they play a silly little game with you. It's called catfish. You know, they know you're the kind of person that will believe anything and anyone, anything say, and then so they say, okay, I want you to do this, and then they might do it themselves. Huh? What? Okay. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Say bye to the bloody bye.
Bye. Bye, Josiah.
Bye.
All right. Have a good day.
Okay.
Ah. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, but just be careful, man, because there's a lot of people out there, but whatever reason, may not like you, and they will use someone to catfish you, just to get revenge, just to make you feel pain, emotional pain and heartache. There's people get off on that kind of thing. There's a lot of people that get off on that kind of thing, getting you hurt up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I've never been catfished. Okay, I can honestly say that because I always had enough sense enough to say if your webcam ain't working, I ain't working either. I get to stepping and I get up out of there. But there's some people that don't have that kind of sense. You know, I mean, some people that they're gullible, they want someone to talk to, and so they will let their guards down just to have someone to talk. There's a lot of older people, particularly older men and older women out there that they feel alone and they have the urge to speak to someone. And if you come to them with a chat line, say, hey, how you doing? Yeah, you good? You good? What's up? What's up? Hey, my name is George. And they're a woman. My name is Nancy. Okay, Nancy, how are you? And you show interest in them. You like, what's your favorite color? You ask them, my favorite color is what? What's my favorite? You show that you like some of the things they like. You can get them. I tell you, I know what to say. I'm a master. I mean, I think I try to catfish you up. But I know. But it's easy to do when you get the technique and you know what to do. You can master it, and people do it every day. I'm here to tell you, man, do not become a victim of catfishing. It ain't nice, it ain't right, okay? It ain't long and it ain't strong because you're dealing with people's feelings. You're dealing with people's emotions, okay? And it hurts when you get emotional pain. It's just like physical pain. It hurts, man. It's not, you don't feel it physically, but it's like somebody, you just stop. You're like paralyzed. You can't go forward. You can't think. You can't function because everything is wrapped up in those feelings that you were betrayed, and those feelings somebody betrayed you. They betrayed your trust, and you thought they were one thing, but they were not who you thought they were, and you're hurt. It's hard, man. It's hard, So don't get in that predicament. I told you several things that will help you, prevent you from getting catfished. I know, man, about you here tell me all that. I know all that. Yeah, but you're not the only one this broadcast goes out to. I got almost 10,000 people, man. And I guarantee you, out of the 10,000 people that look at this show, somebody, at least 30, 40, 50% of them is gullible. I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of gullible people in this world. Some of you guys that have a lot of common sense like me, maybe you have a little bit of education like me, and you feel like, well, wow, you didn't know that? No, they didn't know it. That's just what life is. A lot of people are not like you and me. They just don't, they take everything for granted. They just don't check stuff out, And that's why they wind up getting hurt all the time. Okay? And so in order to not get hurt, people out there that are gullible, you want to find a good Filipina, you want to go online, make sure that you're dealing with who they say they are. Okay? Check them out. Okay? Check them out. And if they don't have a webcam, do not chat with them. Because that's a rule right there. Number one, they could be trying to jack you up. I've had people come with, when I started dating online, they didn't have a webcam working. You think I stayed with them? I was like, nah, okay. I'm not working. You can lie later. I got out of there. Do the same thing, okay? That's it, man. That's all I got for you. I got a lot of work to do today. I got to get all my files back, my overlays back. It's going to be a job, man. But you know what? Sometimes you have to mess up to get things right. And so it's always a silver lining on anything that happens to you. And I always try to look at that, find that silver lining. So if I ever get in this predicament again, it won't be a problem. I already have a backup on the cloud. I bring it down like that. Google Drive storage, that's what I got. I got it unlimited. Somebody gave it to me, man. Y'all didn't pay. It's expensive. I didn't pay for it. Somebody said, hey man, I said, yeah, what you want? What's up? He said, man, I got something. I said, what you want? What you got? I got you some storage. But okay. I thought like maybe 10 gig, 30 gig. Unlimited, baby. Hey, anyway, thank you, man. I don't want to say your name because you told me not to tell. That's all right, man. Thank you. People do like stuff like that for me all the time. And I always say, thank you, thank you. I thank them and I thank the Lord. But they didn't have to do it, but they did. And I thank you. All right, let's go. We're going to find out who wrote up, talking up, bust up, leave us right in that his house. Okay, slow that down. We have to find out who's rough enough. We have to find out who's tough enough. We have to find out who's buffed up enough to be the first man in his house. Who that say they gonna beat them? Say, I start saying who that say they gonna beat them. Falcon got punked, man. They got stomped on. Man, I had to turn it off. Dallas, yeah, Dallas. Dak Prescott, they did a number on. They beat the Falcons down to the ground, man. I was like, oh Lord. I don't know if they ever recover from that beat. That's one of the worst beats I've ever seen them get, man. I know they got a new coach, but no coach in the world should go down like I think it was 46-3. Can you believe that? They didn't even score a touchdown. They scored one field goal. The whole game, 4 quarters, one field goal. They were shut down. So Falcons, I love you guys, but you know I need to get it together, or you're gonna wind up losing people. I'm a lifetime Falcon, but people ain't like me. A lot of people ain't. They'll quit, man. But a lot of people don't like to be associated with losers. But I'm a lifetime Falcon. I'll always be in there. That gives me the right to praise them when they do good and down them out when they do bad. Okay, that's because I'm a lifetime Falcon. I love my team. Let's go. All right, we got to find out who's buffing up, tough enough, buffing up, be the first man in his house. When I said toot toot, you said all aboard toot toot, toot toot. When I said all aboard, you said toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Let's ride this train. Y'all want to ride the train, BobbieD, Deceit, One Nation, under one love. Hey, we got to ride, baby. I like to ride. I don't like to slide. I like to ride down the track. Y'all ready? We're going to ride down the track today, and we're going to ride till the wheel fall off. We can't ride no more. Hit the road. I'm a little crazy now. Let's go. All right, we're going to find out. Let me see. What's the next thing? Two. Oh. People get ready. I forgot the song, y'all. Well, let me forget the song. People get ready. Whether the train's coming, don't need no ticket. You just get on board. All you need is love. Who said it again? Said sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. Nah. You just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready, man? Y'all ready for the roll call? Are you ready for the... Hey, man, I don't have no dancers today. I feel naked and afraid. Y'all remember that program? Come on. I think it's called the Discovery Channel, Naked and Afraid. One of my favorite shows. I feel naked and afraid, man. When you don't have all your tools that you normally do to perform your job, sometimes you can feel a little bit, some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? But I have to break out of that because even when I don't have everything, God makes a way, okay? Out of no way. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Well, I'm going to drill down here and find out who I'm talking about. Be the first man in his eye. I got to know. I'm going to find out who that is. Who that said again? Beat them say, I need them. I ain't going to do like I did yesterday, y'all. Yesterday when I pulled it up, I don't know what I did, but I went in the middle. Today I would be at the top. I'm going up at the top. StreamYard. I done sent out 3 emails to StreamYard. I have not gotten one response, okay? Not one lousy response. So I'm pretty ticked off with StreamYard right about now. So if I can't recover all my data, guess what? StreamYard gonna be a thing of the past. Y'all gonna be seeing me back on YouTube only. I'm playing with you. If I can't recover my data, they're gonna be. I don't deal with people that mess up. I give them 1 chance, 2 chances. I don't give them a lot of chances, but they're getting worse and worse, man. And I'm paying. I'm not a free member. I pay, baby. It pay. You have to pay to play. If you want to play right, you got to pay right. Okay? I pay. If I wasn't paying, I'd be whatever, huh? I ain't paying you, but I'm paying. When I pay my mom, better be right. Let's go. Who we got right here? First man up at his house. Danny man, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? So good to see, so good to see, so good to see. BobbieD, Danny man, first man up in the house. He says it's got to be right, tight, long, strong. He's showing you what it needs to be. Number one mentality on the street today. Let's go, right here. Who we got? He said, Luda. Who's Luda? 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 Luigi? Luda. I got to do, okay. I think that's supposed to be Lisa D. Luda D. What's up, right there? Who we got? Lisa D. Come on, Zed. I need to send you back to the stool, and get some more type of leather. Right there, everybody needs who we got. He said, on the love train. Yeah, man, right there, everybody needs One Nation, Undergirls, that man's first man up. And he ain't playing. He got the groove. He got the move. Right train, everybody, who we got? First man up. Let's go. Right train, everybody, you see, man. I'm your brother from another mother. Let's go. Right train, who we got? Murphy Hayes. He said, I took Jerry's spot again. Number two, just won't. Lisa D done left the house, and she would have told you, man. Number two, just won't do. What's up, Murphy? He said, I took it. Hey, man, it's all right, man. Sometimes you got to back up in order to move forward, okay? That's a principle in life. Sometimes people want to be number one. I want to be first. The Bible said that the first shall be last. Mm-hmm. You know that? And then it said that the last shall be what? First sometimes. So sometimes you got to back up in order to get it right, tight, long, strong. It's okay, man. Number two, just won't do. Right, everybody? Say it, man. He said, no, I'm your brother for another mother. All right, everybody, need to see what motion? What emotion? What nation? He said, remember, hey, hello, what's up, brother? Good to see you, right, everybody. Need to see what? Danny man, the only one out there? He said, catfish with hot sauce on it. Catfish, man. I love some catfish with hot sauce and mustard. It got to be right. Got to be cooked right. I got to have fried. I don't like the steam. I don't like steam is more healthy. I got to admit that. But I like the taste of the fried catfish. I lived in Mississippi. You talking about some good catfish? Oh man, go to Mississippi. They cook it real good, man, and they have that black eyed peas and rice with it. Oh my God, that's a good eat. Right there, about who we got? Murphy. He said it's all about tricking people like the show Catfish. Yeah, man, that's all it is. You put them in a tricky dick. You know what I'm saying? You like tricky dick. Richard Nixon, like you trick people. I'm not a thief. And he was stealing everybody blind. You know what I'm saying? Tricky dick. Let's go right there. Who we got? John talk. Big John in the house. Big John. What's up, Big John? He said, come on, everybody. Easy. One Nation, under one up. Hey, what's up, John? You all right, man? So good to see you. Thank you so much for the donation to the nation. John sent a PayPal donation, man. Thank you so much. It's people like John, all my brothers on this show, man. We appreciate you. I don't say it enough, so I'm going to say it again today. We appreciate people that live and love and share and care, and they give to help people move up in life and help keep people going strong. Thank you so much, John Thomas, and thank you to all of you that donate to the show to help me and Lisa D keep coming back to you with these awesome broadcasts. But they are right, you know. I'm not the worst out there, and but I'm not the best out there, and I may not be the worst. I'm somewhere in the between. I'm trying to get better and better every day, and that's all that matters, right? Ain't that right? Let's go right there. Who we got? Murphy Hayes and represent man. Number one is number fun too. Who we got right there? Who we got? Murphy Hayes said, hello, John T. What's up, John? JT in the house. Murphy Hayes in the house. And man, Murphy Hayes, awful your dancers. You better contact. Oh man, no. You might be right, Murphy. I've been paying them on the cheap. I got to get up. They went on strike for me, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't find them, but I found one of them. I found Brother James Brown last night. James Brown said, I talked to him about them dancers. He said, I'm gonna get on the case. When I said, he said, and don't tell him to call me James. Don't tell him to call me Godfather. He said, tell him to call me Mr. Brown. So Mr. Brown's coming for you. Right there, who we got? Xander Man, he's a murder. Hey, thank you, but we can switch places. I'll give you number one spot. I'm just happy to be amongst great people on a great channel. Thanks so much. Right there, Bobby DC One Nation. Murphy, he said, that's okay, sir. Me and Sir Terry competing for that cover number 2. Hey man, it's all right, man. Number 2 just won't do, but you'll do. It's all about the number. It's not about you. Let's get it. Don't take it personal, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. It's about the number. The number 2 will not do, but you will do fine every time. Let's go. Right. See, I wasn't even trying to make it right. Let's go, Roger. Who we got? Danny Man, is about BobbieD. Is Life in Philippine. Sorry to hear about your issues with StreamYard. I love StreamYard, but if you're looking for an alternative, I tried Restream. I might try it back again. I didn't like some of the stuff they were doing. I tried Restream, tried a couple of more, but we'll see. I might go back with them and see. But StreamYard is more simpler. I mean, the way StreamYard application is more user friendly to me than Restream. But I might take a look at them again. Right train, Bobby DC One Nation. Here's a link to compare. Okay. All right. I got you, man. I tried Restream one time, but I might get back on them again. Right train, Bobby DC One Nation. Smooth. What's up, Smooth? You all right, man? Where you been? Huh? He said, I'm back. Okay, I got you, man. My blood pressure is 132/68. Okay, congrats, man. Congrats. He said, congrats on 102. Congrats on your blood pressure, man. That's a good number. If you already have blood pressure problems, 132/68 is decent for you, and continue trying to make it like that. Keep it like that in that area. Don't get. I'm tell you what happened. My brother-in-law. At least he told me my brother-in-law went to get his shot, vaccination, right? He went down, he took his pressure. Guess what it was? Guess what it was? It was like 200/140. Think I'm playing with you. 200. That's past stroke territory. So they had to, before they could give him the vaccine, they had to get their pressure down. So what they did, they gave him a shot to get the pressure down. Then he had to wait for like, I guess, an hour or so. It still wouldn't come down. He had to wait another hour or so. Then it came down. Then they gave him the shot for the vaccine when it came down. And after they gave him the shot, guess what? It popped right back up. The pressure came right back up. So they were thinking about putting him in the hospital, but they eventually came back. They made him sit for a while longer, and eventually came down. And they gave him medication. Said, sir, you need to get medication. You need to take this blood pressure medicine, or you might not be here the next time you try to get another shot. So it's good to keep that pressure down, man. Ride train, Bobby DC One Nation. John Thompson, he said, good evening, Murphy. And the love train. Good evening to you, John. Ride train, Bobby DC One Nation on the woo, smooth sound. He said, may the good Lord stand by you all. Thank you so much, brother. God is so good, man. And every time I think about him, I just want to shout thank you, you know, because I know where I came from. I know the dangers I could have been gone plenty of times, but God saved me. You know what I'm saying? Saved me for a reason and for a purpose such as this. So I thank God every time, man. And when you say the good Lord, He's so good. God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. Look, we got right James Bobby Easy One Nation. James Bond 007. Greetings from Cali. Says me. Forget the dating sites, family. Boots on the ground is the only way to go. And once you're there, trust but verify. Okay, very good point. Very good point. I want to say this. That's an alternate. It's not the only way, but it's a good alternate. When I would recommend people to do what Barnes said, just 007. That's the best way, face to face. Okay, always personal, up close and personal is the best way. Put it like that. That's not the only way. I met this D online dating. That website called Asian Dating, and so I can prove that that's not the only way. It does work both ways, but in my humble opinion, the best way is which James Bond 007 just said, up close and personal, face to face. And then just like he said, because so many Filipinos tell lies. Yeah. And I'm just saying, not all, but there are many that do what? They tell lies. Because they have what? Ulterior motives. They want to get some of your money. And they do what it takes to get it. Okay? So check everything out. Let's go. Ryan Train by releasing One Nation. Who we got? Murphy. Hey, yeah, you will be blessed with you also, sir. Yeah, God bless everybody. When you trust in the Lord, according to Proverbs 35:6, with all your heart, and lean not into your own understanding, in all your ways acknowledge Him, He, God, will direct your path. So trust in Him. You know, I trust in Him, man. Everything I do is but God. Y'all ain't y'all get well, you're talking to the Lord. That's all I know. I was raised about the Lord, man. Some of y'all were raised with Jesus in your family. You know what I'm saying? I had a Jesus mother. I had a Jesus grandmother. Everything I know is the law and Jesus. So that's who I am. Let's go around here. Who we got? Monroe in the house. Monroe in the house. What's up, Monroe? My brother from another mother. Kakalaka in the house. He said, hello, Bobby. He's from Greenville, North Kakalaka. What's up? He's from the north side. I'm from the south side. But we still Kakalaka Brooks. What's up, man? Good to see you, Round Train Bobby DC. Monroe, he said, hello, John. What's up, brother? I ain't seen you in a while. You all right, man? Good to see you. Monroe Smith. He said, hello, my and congrats for number 2. But it just won't. We got Round Train Bobby DC, One Nation. Monroe Smith in the house. He said, hello, Dan. Is the man. Congrats for the number 1 spot. Dan? Got a new name for Zan, man. You mean Zan. Z with a Z. Ooh, Lord, let's go. Right there, everybody, did you? Monroe Smith. You said, hello, smooth sound. Hello, smooth sound with eyes on you. What's up? Right there, everybody, did you? One Nation. Monroe, he said, happy birthday to birthday boy. Yeah, he gone now. He gone out the house. I think at least he's going to get us an ice cream. Yesterday was actually birthday yesterday, but he was over to his other auntie's house, which is Cebu. They live in Magellan, so they came to Magellan and went to the other auntie house. Now they kind of high. He gonna get a double treat. You know what I'm saying? At least he gonna buy some ice cream and cake. John, what's up? He said, good evening, Monroe. How you doing, brother? Murphy, hey, right there. He said, hello, Monroe. What's up, man? What's up? You all right? So good to see you. Murphy, hey. He says, your Terry must be sleeping on the job. Nah, he might be sleeping. I don't know. Yeah, Terry, do, man. He ain't got nobody to answer to what he is with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. KC, what's up, brother? You all right, man? Hey, what's up, KC in the house? KC in the Sunshine Band. What? Y'all remember that, man? What was the song that said? Get down tonight, down the dance, make a little love. Get down tonight, get down tonight, get down. Remember that song? Round Chain, who we got? Murphy, hey. Thank God I have been catfish. I have not been catfish. Hey, me too. Not a good feeling. Because somebody catfish me, I want to go find it. Why you do me like that? I want to tell people. You know me, man. When somebody do me wrong, I don't know. I have this thing about I got to talk to them. And I got to ask them why. Why did you deceive me? You know, I don't know why, but inside of me, I always got to know why you did me wrong when I was trying to do you right. That's inside. I always got to find out why. Let's go. Who we got? Right, Bobby? Who we got? John Smith. What's up, man? John coming to us from London, UK, man. He had the Brexit. Now he on the exit. What's to see you, man? Good to see you. He said, big love. Big love right back to you, brother. Right here. Who we got? Marlo. He says, Terry must be sleeping because he is usually here. Yeah. Terry, I'm coming to a different time now, so you might be sleeping. I don't know. Because y'all need Terry on this very soon. Let's go. Who we got? Murphy, hey. So Terry, sleep well, brother. You all right, man. We all right. Terry. Let's go. Who we got? Smooth sound. Thank you, Mr. Thank you. Hey, Smooth sound gonna be all right, man. I'm praying for you every day. Smooth sound got a lot of issues health-wise, but God is able. Okay, keep your eyes on the prize, and the prize is Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's go. Who we got? Mervin Hayes. I failed twice on Philippine Cupid. And my friend failed once on Philippine Cupid. And we met off Cupid. Okay. Ain't that right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, sometimes we think we're going to read one way and it turned to be a totally different. You know what I'm saying? I went to six. I went to six to get to number seven. And number seven made me feel like up in heaven. And Deceit. Deceit was number seven, man. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the Filipina, the good ones are a rare breed. I'm serious. You have to look, and you have to look, and you have to look. And then sometimes you have to look some more because they will deceive you. You think that they are right. And a year later, 9 months, 6 months, you find out that there was a wolf in sheep clothes. You're like, oh man, I got to get with her. She ain't what I mess up with her for. But you know, that's why you got to look. You know? It's easy to deceive somebody that's liking you, you know, because they don't look at the bad in you. Why do they look at the bad in you? Because they got love in your eyes. And we all know that love blinds. Yeah, love blinds. Because you're full with emotion, positive energy for that person. And you want to see the best in them, not the rest in them. So sometimes we ignore the things that we see. She didn't mean to say that. I know she didn't mean to say that. We play it out. Then she do it again. Then she do it again. And again. Then you know you got it wrong. Then you like, oh, what did I do? Oh, then you all messed up. Let's go, right train, BobbieD. Johnson. He said, I almost gave up with Filipinas and their lies. It was horrendous. But I found one that now is amazing. And my money is no good to her. It's a nice good hear this. When you find one that don't want your money, yes, you gotta go hang with that one. She probably got a job or a business. And they know that a lot of Americans or foreign men get taken. So they're gonna tell you, hey, I don't need your money, sir. I'm wanting a good man. I want a husband. I want a good life. I want a good family. That's what Lisa did. Lisa did never ask me for a peso. Really? Not one peso. But the whole time we were together, I actually offered to help her. She was telling me her days. I work 6 days a week, sometimes 12 hours a day. And she said, when I come home, I'm tired. Because I asked her why she didn't chat one day. And when she explained her situation, I began to understand. She never asked me for no money. And she doing all them hours. I know she tired. And the money she was getting, I know it wasn't enough. Because she was taking the money and sending it back home to her family. She only had a few pesos to live and eat and go back and forth to work on. You know? And I saw that in her. I saw some things that I liked about her. She's a worker, number one. She worked. She didn't cry about it. She didn't whine about it. She did. And to this day, she's a worker right now. She work around this house. She work on her business. She work for me. She don't complain about it. She does it. You know? And number two, she was dedicated. Dedicated to her family. She helped her by working her finger to the bone because she loved her family. And when you find somebody that loves their family, that love might extend to them. If you become their family, that love may extend to you as well. Those are the main things I saw in her, and I went for it. Let's go right there. Who we got? Smooth. He said, thank you, Mr. Smith. Thank you, sir. I'm trying to keep that pressure down, man. You know what I'm saying? So John, he said, so deep family have kitty. Now, when I have two daughters. I have several daughters, right? 4 daughters. By some other people, But I got 4 kids. But they grown. But me and Lisa D don't have nothing together. I'm working on it, but you know what I'm saying? It's up to the Lord. It's not my will, his will be done. So don't blame me. Don't blame the Lord. Just say thank you, Lord, for whatever you do. We accept his will. Let's go, Ryan James. Who we got? Murphy. He said, Rhythm Goes. What's up, man? He said, what's up, Love Jane, everybody? Hope y'all doing it. We doing good, man. I talked to Rhythm Goes last night. He's trying to ask me about I'm going to tell him the question he asked me. He asked me, did we have to pay for the vaccine in the Philippines, foreigners? I said, nope. You don't have to pay, but you have to pray. Pray that you don't get that sign of that. Nah, but you don't have to pray for it. And we're going to be getting the boosters, hopefully, maybe by next year. But the boosters should be coming as well. Round train by the DC One Nation. Murphy, hey, he said, on the show they used to track those people down and confront them. Yeah, that was he's talking about he's talking about the show where the scammers, what they call it. He's talking about the scammer show that was on MTV I told you about. Yeah, I remember seeing that show. It was a long time ago, and people would track them down, and they'd try to deny it and all that stuff. Then they would someone would actually admit, Ryan J. Bobby D. One Nation. Okay, John. Smooth, he said, the Philippines for now is off the table for me. So I would just buy me a house and adopt some kids. Okay. Whatever floats your boat, brother. If you want to stay in the USA, it's okay. You want to get some kids and raise a family, it's okay too. Whatever is right and tight with you and the Lord, that's what you should do. Right, everybody, who we got? John Smith. He said, yeah, Rhythm Ghost. Morning, brother. What's up? What's up? I'm in the UK, and John and Rhythm Ghost is in Chi-Town. What's up? What's up? Right, everybody. Rhythm Ghost. He said, Brother John, morning to you, man. Morning to you from Chi-Town. How you doing? Going jolly old lunch. What's up? What's up? You all right there? All right. We got right, everybody. Each One Nation. John Smith said, you will be great parents. I hope it happens for Lisa and Bobby. Thank you so much. If it does, fine. If it doesn't, I'm telling you what I did, man. I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm straight up with you. Lisa D was like, okay, whatever. But I'm glad. You know what, man? I did like this, man. Whatever the Lord will, let it be done. I don't want to force it in, but when you force it in, you might get something you don't want. You're not ready for. God knows when you're ready. And he knows the best for the situation you're in. So right now, this is probably the best for us. Okay? Let's go. Roger. That's it. Okay, I got it. A little bit real. But I got to go to work now. I got to recover this data. And I'm not going to be long because I'm going to have all my clothes and clips and all that stuff. All that stuff gone, man. StreamYard done jacked me up. But it's okay. I'm going to get it back. All right, guys. I'll try. I'm not sure if I'll be back tomorrow, but I'm going to try. Based on how I recover the data, I'm going to be working hard to get it back. Hopefully we'll be back on track tomorrow or the day after. That's it for now, guys. This is BobbieD saying take care. God bless.